And if somebody was like pursuing some sound deadening, I think it makes total sense to buy the door kit because it's already made for it. It's more livable. I don't feel like I'm having to speak to you as loudly as I had to last time, you know?
What's up guys, Eric from Sonic. If you're new to this channel, we are all about upgrading your car's interior, your sound system, and some accessories. We have solutions from upgrading your older vehicles to add Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We also have plug-and-play amplifier solutions to enhance your overall sound quality and make it more clear, more punchier bass, better audio experience in your vehicle. And we also have other accessories like your phone holders and camera solutions and all that fun stuff. And today we have Craig's BRZ. If you've been following our channel, you'll recognize this vehicle from our previous videos that we uploaded from last year's SEMA vehicle. And this year it's gonna be at SEMA again. And this BRZ here is the one and only BRZ with the full entire Results body kit from Japan. We just went through a test drive just to see how much road noise there is in this vehicle. This is a sports car, it's not a luxury car. It's meant to be very sporty. It could take corners really, really fast. One of the things that Subaru didn't focus on is sound deadening on the vehicle. So with our pre-cut sound deadening kit, let's go ahead and fix that right away. Before we install our sound deadening kit, let's see how it sounds from inside the car. I'm gonna be knocking on the door from the outside. All right, as you can tell by our preliminary test, sounds very, very hollow, it's very tingy, and of course, depending on where you hit on the door, it will sound a little different, but overall, it's just a pretty empty door panel. We're gonna fill that up with our sound deadening foam, which is pre-cut to fit perfectly on here, so you don't have to do any of the cutting, any of the measuring. We did all that for you, and we delivered it with some really high quality foam made in Japan. It's gonna be there to outlast the vehicle, and it's going to make your car more quiet. So let me show you what comes in the package. So everything's just laying down on the floor. We took it out of the box already. But of course, all the pre-cut pieces that's gonna go into the door, it's gonna go into both the left door and the right door. So as you can see, there's gonna be two of each, but a mirrored cut of each, right? Because one's for the left side, one's for the right side. So got it all here, and like, as you can see, it's a very squishy, like almost like a memory foam material, so that when it's in there really, really tight. All right, and we got all the pre-cut holes, we got all the side to ensure that it fits perfectly inside the door panel. And we also have these foam rings for your speakers, and this goes behind your speaker. You have a pair of these, one for your driver's side, one for the passenger side. And in this bag here, this will also help provide some sound deadening on your sheet metal, so it'll prevent your metal on the car from being so tingy. All right. And to apply this, it also comes with a roller. And just in case you guys break some clips, we also provide you with some extra clips. All right, so this is everything that comes with the kit. Let's start off with the driver's side, and let me show you how it's done. All right, let's open the door. And once the door is open, we're gonna use a little small flat screwdriver or a little clip tool. We're gonna remove this right here. There's gonna be some screws to remove. And we will also remove this down here, which will also expose some of the screws, and everything else is just going to be clips. You'll see a little open part here. Just gonna pry it out like so. That exposes the Phillips screws. We'll also remove this up here as well. Okay, just pop it out. It's another Phillips screw. Now let's go ahead and remove them. And then two on the bottom. All right, terrific. So once that's out, use some panel removal tools like so. Go ahead and put it under, preferably these plastic ones so you don't scratch anything. All right, there it is. Okay, and once it's out here, you'd have to remove these cables here. Just remember how these connect, because later on you want to put it in the right way, because there's two of them. So just be aware of how it goes. Okay, so the black one goes on the bottom and the white one goes to the top. Okay, and let's unplug this connector in the front, and there's another connector on the bottom. Okay, there it is. All right, so make sure you get this orientation right. So it's a mirrored cut. So we're gonna place this and this right here. And as you can see, you don't need to remove the whole entire adhesive. You just need to remove it to where it will make contact, or just enough so it'll stay in place. In addition, there's so much tension between the door and the door frame that most likely don't really need to put too much into it. So from here, it's gonna just undo a little bit of tape here and here, just so it doesn't grab this part. If it grabs here and later, if you wanna remove it, then it leaves a mess. It'll take this cotton with it. All right, so I'm gonna cut some here, and then we'll just cut a little bit right here. And that should be enough. And once again, it's most likely not going to move anyway because of the tension between the door panel and the door frame. All right, that's perfect. And let me go to this side. All right, and when you're doing this, just keep it parallel. And as you can see, the whole back side is basically on top of this. So we're actually not going to remove any of the adhesive on this part. Okay, we'll just leave it like right here. All right, so this is the bottom portion, and then we'll grab the big top portion here. All right, guys, so just to make sure, if you guys are missing clips in here, that means it's still on your door panel or your door frame. So make sure you take it out of there and place it inside here. Okay, so we have all this in place. So let me just remove the adhesive in certain areas just to keep it put. All right. I would avoid removing the adhesive around the center area because you do not want to get it on the cloth. On our first video, we went ahead and removed the whole thing and noticed that it was not necessary to do so. So when I'm pushing everything in, we noticed that the side goes in pretty easily, but it's the center area here. It's a little bit more difficult. So we're gonna try to push this in as much as we can. And hopefully it stays there when we push everything back in. Okay, cool. So this door is done. So let's work on the inside part. We are going to grab this over here. And let's also grab some of these. Okay, so first let's remove the speaker. So we're going to disconnect this right here. And always make sure to be very careful you don't damage the speaker while you're handling it. All right, so the first foam, this one right here, is going to be attached right there. But before we do that, we are going to place one of these right behind it, and then we're going to place the foam right on top of that. So remove the adhesive. All right. Just place it like right there. Okay. Use the roller that comes with it, that comes with the kit, and let's roll it on so that it won't come off. And let's place this right on top of it. All right, terrific. And the kit does come with a bunch of these, so you can put more as how you like it behind the panel. The more you put it, the more deadening that you will get. So then you place one in the front, and then you place it around the other parts of the door panel. So if you look at the instructions manual, it shows you a little diagram where we recommend putting those pads in. So let's do that. So we're gonna place it in those. All right, so let me place more of these pads and put one in the front. There. And let's roll it to the best of our ability with the given space. Okay, I'm gonna place one around here. There's a flat surface. When you're doing it, make sure you don't stick it on top of any wires or any moving components. Okay, we're gonna get one back here. So carefully peel this off. There's a little bit of this goo on here. It's like factory goo. You can reuse it, push it back in as long as you keep it clean. All right, so we're gonna stick this other one right here. Okay, so we are trying to prevent pulling these as much as we can. So we're going to remove the adhesive in here. Because if we remove the adhesive while it's outside the door, there's more chance that it might stick to something we don't want it to stick. This is a bit sticky. So here it is. All right. Take our roller. All right, and let's put another one all the way to the back. And once again, make sure you don't stick this on top of any of the harnesses just in case you need to get to it. Okay. Make sure you tuck it under it. All right, so we put 4 on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 actually. And we have some more extras if you want to put more. You could put it here, you could even put it behind the fender if you want to remove some more panels. But we'll leave it at that for now. So let me put all these back in. All right, there it is. Okay, let me reinstall the speaker, and we're going to add this ring on top of the speaker and reinstall the door. All right, so let's install this ring. Just remove the adhesive. I'll place it right over the speaker ring, the ring of the speaker. Make sure it's centered. And all right, now let's grab the door panel and push it back in. All right, once again, before you put it in, make sure you connect all the connectors back on. If you guys haven't seen the other video, make sure to lock the top in first, and then we're gonna push it in. Okay, make sure your holes are all lined up. Okay, so after the panel's in, we're going to screw in the top first and do the bottom. And before we do that, just a side note, we had an easier time. We first lined up the top, and we pressed in the clips on the front side of the car and worked our way around there. Just before you push it in, make sure the clips are aligned with the holes, otherwise you're gonna end up breaking your clips. And if you do end up breaking the clips, we do have some extra ones that comes with the kit that you can use. All right, and then getting these two, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Helps to have another person on the other side of the car holding the door while you push this in, and then just massage it in, okay? And while you're pushing it in, you can slide in the screw. All right, so we were able to screw in the screws. As an advice, have another person help you out from the outside pushing the door in, while you're pushing the door panel inside. Super, super tight. You'll have a hard time putting in these 2 screws over here. And what we did is have someone out there. You could use your knee, just push it in. And once you're able to see that hole, just slip it in there and just start screwing it in there. So we got it in. All right. Okay, and once we have that, let's reverse order everything else we did to get to this point. All right, there we go. We're done with the driver's side. Now let's go to the passenger side. All right, guys, as you guys notice, this one here has 1 additional plug in the front. So you'll notice that you have to unplug 2 in the front and 1 on the bottom. That's it, guys. That's simple. Now let's go for a test drive and see if we could get you the difference in sound of the road noise on the road.
There's definitely a lot of like tire noise that I pick up a lot. It's sort of this just ambient, sort of like baffling, almost like having a fan by your head, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're going towards aftermarket suspension and then slimmer tires, like that's the sound is what's gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
Those nice comforts we're used to. The highway is definitely noticeable. The engine noise, like exhaust noise in this isn't that bad, especially on the highway. There's not a lot of drone, but the cabin's just loud.
Yeah.
Especially these Santa Ana highways, they got a lot of grooves, a lot of joints and bumps. I feel like I almost hear the tires sticking and pulling off the ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it definitely helps control the sound by just removing a lot of like noise being carried around the cabin.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't resonate as much.
Correct. Yeah.
Like the sound is there, it just doesn't echo anymore.
Right. Yeah. And if somebody was like pursuing some sound deadening, I think it makes total sense to buy the door kit because it's already made for it. The door, I mean, the car's so small, the door takes up almost 50% of the whole side panel,
Yeah.
right? So like, I think it is a big piece to not have to worry about if you were going down that road. The noise is still there, obviously.
Yeah.
We're not going to silence the whole vehicle, but we're controlling it, and I think that's the biggest part. It's more livable. I don't feel like I'm having to speak to you as loudly as I had to last time, you know?
That's true.
All right, guys, well, that does it, guys. Thank you for watching today's video about our air baffle. Shows you how easy it is to install. At the same time, makes a very big difference in regards to cars like this that has a lot of road noise. Get rid of the road noise, enjoy your music more, and do it all with less than an hour. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, help our channel, give us that like, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. See you guys on the next video.